Young the lob and Williams.
The Bucks in control. Giannis did not score in the first quarter. 8 points, 8 boards in the second quarter. And it has exploded here in the second half, and he finds Middleton.
Is just carving these guys up early, Nick.
Yeah, but again, when you got a great point guard and he, the great passer, he gets under, he's going to kill you because they know.
He just out-battled the Bucks inside for the offensive rebound. Found McDermott wide open straightaway three-point shot.
His fifth three-point shot. Giannis dropping it off to Pat.
Beginning of the year, most people thought that what Cleveland's trying to do with the big lineup wasn't going to work, but it has. Score the goal guard.
Back up by 1. Want to take advantage right now with Giannis on the bench. George Hill off the glass.
And knowing where everybody is at all times, very key to a play like that.
Cedi Osman also sees his first action. Matt Thomas has checked into the home club, and Alex Caruso is back in the lineup. He has been sorely missed as Vucevic.
That's what they drew up. I think that was option C, but it still worked.
Giannis off to Connaughton. Back to Giannis Antetokounmpo with the dunk.
He made to touch the ball, which was very important.
Garland again, this time from the elbow. Garland now.
His daughter was like, "What's wrong, Daddy?" It's like, no, these are good tears.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He has come through so much. He made a good point, Sean, earlier on before the game.
Important minute 30 here for the Celtics, especially on the road.
Capella and Collins 9 rebounds each as Herter hits another 3.
And both Portis and Siakam, two of the best at their size and pull-up jumpers, creating separation.
It's Cousins with the reverse. Nice catch, nice.
And he just made that crossover move easily to the rim. I'm happy to see James open up here a little bit in this game. Bucket and a foul for Trae Young.
Young now at 13.
Well, what he and Doncic both do is when they get you on their back, they hold you there, and they're patient.
Here's Luka playing with those 5 fouls. Drives and kicks. Bullock from the corner. Buries a 3.
That's some efficiency, including 4 for 7 from the 3.
Now let's see if the Nuggets can navigate the start of the third quarter. That has been an issue for them in previous games. Kevin Herter is loose. And Nikola.
Vincent, Hero, Strus, Akpala, and Dedmon on the floor to start the fourth quarter for Miami. Oh, nice pass. Vincent finding Tyler Hero.
Played at Memphis, had 7 points and 5 rebounds yesterday. Scottie Pippen Jr. lofted it up for Jay Huff and a foul.
Oh, the defensive backcourt into Bogdanovic. Put it in.
Really different. There's Art. Well, it was a flat shot last year. And it's coming off with nice rotation, AG. Easy. Really easy.
60-31 in the second half of what turned into a 12-point Nets victory. Cavs, of course, didn't do themselves any favors the night before, falling to the Magic in Orlando on Tuesday as a runner by...
Try to get back healthy. As far as the severity, Curry says he shouldn't be facing off-season surgery and told me that the doctor said he can't hurt his ankle.
Here's Darius Garland. Off the double screen. Garland will go up and in.
Changes here without John Morant. He said nothing changes. Offensive, defensive schemes the same. Jones with a tough floater.
Oh, stop.
First foul on Westbrook. Just 10 second quarter points for the Lakers. Alley-oop, Porzingis on a beautiful.
And absolutely electric when they have been on the floor. Devin Booker, a relentless second night of a back-to-back for him, and he is just wearing this Denver Nuggets team out. And Bones Highland coming off the bench has just been a spark for Denver.
Boogie Cousins down the lane, and the layup is good.
Boston was doing
and got to the other end and got a putback.
Celtics have 9 turnovers. Pacers have scored 9 points off those. Tatum down the lane. Got it through turnovers
and scores. Young now has 14 points. Snaps a Cavaliers 7-0 run. Under 4 to go in the second quarter. Garland plays.
He's averaging like 35 now in 3 games.
Yeah, exactly. He scored like over 100 points against the Celtics, but only 400 against the rest of the league. What's the deal with that?
Tatum. Randall there. Tatum a step back 3, and he nailed it.
Well, keep fighting, no doubt about it. I think that's part of the reason John Blair Bickerstaff, sometimes the coach uses the ejection to fire up your team in the crowd.
Hey, there it is. First
is trailing 110-94. A rare night when Trae Young doesn't have a three-pointer. Hunter's trying to deliver one and does. Water for Curry.
Yeah, and you trust Brandon Clark out there, but you've got to make Steph Curry a driver. Got to make him a driver.
Bane waits, takes, and hits.
And it's good to see Bane get himself going.
On paint attempts, Dallas is shooting 31% in that category. And it's a 21-point lead for Atlanta. Brunson got it for 3.
And just a magic. He said he was a big guard that was a shooter, facilitator. He said he looked at himself as that type of guard. So he said, I went from Mo Cheeks to Magic Johnson. And then, Bob, what did you ask him after that?
Here's Gallo hitting the 3 from the wing. Well, being the
really outplayed him in game 1, you might recall, of the playoffs last year. Ayton had 10 field goals made and 70% shooting in 3 straight playoff games. It's crazy. That one settles in.
Off deep shot by Mitchell.
Claxton looking backdoor. Brown, the jumper is pure. Downtown for Bruce Brown.
Robinson and that lethal stroke.
You know what good teams do? As soon as you find a little bit of life, you got something, they come right back at you and take it away. That's what Miami has done, most of the way from Collins.
Into Herder off the catch. First quarter, he shoots that. Collins rolling to the hoop and gets 2.
The gamer who was injured all season, guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thank you very much. Ingram now 1 of 4. No changes out of that lineup. It's Booker who leads all scorers with 8. Up to Ayton with a nice assist.
And has found it in the early going of these playoffs. That's leaded by 8. And Durant, Derek White on him, pull it past to Curry. Shakes Williams, 3-pointer is good. The sweet stroke. Curry.
Herder using the fake, and he puts it up and in over Levine.
So now we're looking for something, and he's Marcus Cousins. That was beautiful.
Into the game as well.
Well, these kind of losses, if that's what the result is. Nice finish by Chris that time.
Triple, second of the night. He's got 16.
I'll tell you this, still no scoring from Sadiq Bey, but 4 assists. Playing unselfishly, taking what's there, going to the hot guy.
I think you take that 2-point lead without Sadiq Bey scoring at this point.
The magnitude of this game. This is the biggest game of the season, and you need to come out and play like it.
Kevin Cutler working with Bill Kennedy and Benny Adams. So veteran officials for a matchup, as you said, of this magnitude. Now C.J. McCollum sharing it right away. It'll be a little fall away. Jonas off the glass. Good.
Got to admire Jalen Brunson putting himself in front of Precious Achiuwa in the open court to take a charge like that, by the way. 7-point lead for the Mavs. Unsuccessful challenge. Dallas ball. A chance to put this at 9 or 10 points. There's still a lot of work left to do. Leaping and hitting his first 2 points.
Stuff like that in the defense and how he affects a game. Speaking of players that affect the game without scoring.
Nice. Three is good from the
throughout the night. It's going to be fun. And anyway, we'll check in with you later, George. Thanks.
All right, Johnny. It's going to be fun tonight.
Now, there's the Hawks broadcast, a terrific broadcast team with Bob Rathburn. Hawk fans love them. Washington inside, banks it home.
Grizzlies control the tip. Zach Zarba, Tony Brothers, Bill Kennedy, veteran officiating crew on hand for this Game 5. Golden State looking to close things out. The back end, Jackson floats it home.
Interesting, I think Gabriel in the pick and roll maybe is a little bit more agile at this point and can guard it a little bit better. Maybe that's the right there it is.
Robinson in Brooklyn.
Dort and Wiggins both trying to stay with Harden. Harden, and he floats it up with that left hand.
To put you in position to win.
Well, this playoff series reminds you of old playoff series in terms of how physical. It's one of the more physical playoff series we've seen in a number of years. A lot of fouls, a lot of physical contact. Tice gets inside and able to finish.
And not just
12, that was in the first half. Knicks' largest lead was 8. That's when they jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Schroeder finds that elbow, knocks it down.
Bucks led by 15 at half. The Bulls actually got it down to 68-60 midway through the third quarter, but then Milwaukee just...
Doncic around the Powell screen. Doncic cups it up and in.
So big.
Playing on a two-way contract with the Pacers. Catch and shoot for Kleber. At the
well, we talk about it sometimes. It allows the other team, allows this Bulls team to get out and run and get stuff on the break and also get DeRozan the ball in the paint.
Vucevic on the line drive. Quick hit. Without a foul to give the rest of this way. Caruso to Vucevic to Levine with ball in DeRozan. Levine all the way to the rim.
And a little bit more sense of urgency on both ends.
Caruso added to that, certainly.
And Derrick Jones Jr.
Caruso weaving through the lane. Now Lonzo Ball got to the rim and finished.
Get some butter with that roll.
Your Thanksgiving turkey, but room enough for an outstanding NBA battle here in Chicago. Eric Reed with John Crotty, courtside at the United Center. Feet ahead, 10-6. John, with the way the Heat have defended. Oh, my. Caruso with the dunk. Down the stretch.
Answer rim protection. Pelicans have gone for 54 paint points. That's well above their average. Grizzlies at 54 as well. Shot clock at 7. Adams against Hernan Gomez. Grizzlies need to get a shot, a 3 on the clock. Backhanded up and in by Tyus Jones. 24 for...
Final 25 seconds of the quarter. He's just joined us. Jimmy Butler helped into the Heat locker room just a couple of minutes ago. Still waiting on word from the Heat. In Miami, hang on here. Pull back door into the corner. Launches. Get it!
That's his first 9 points in 11 minutes, plus 5 boards, an assist and a steal for Rodney McGruder. He's been a bright spot. Bielitsa against Trey Lyles. Up fake by Bielitsa and a score.
Pass.
Dacian Nix, although it came in garbage time against the Nuggets the other night, had a career-high 13 points on 5 of 6 shooting, including a couple of threes. Dribbling Queen in, defending the...
He's a guy that comes with it every night, and he's trying to get his teammates there, but the Pacers do. That means just be aggressive. And if you got to bump somebody along the way, and I don't mean just bump them, give a nice little pop, give it to them. I don't want you to get a technical, but you've got to be really aggressive playing against a team like this.
And Batase right to the basket.
Right? And he had a dunk like that on Joel Embiid the other night against the 76ers. Not a whole lot of pressure at the rim from the Warriors that time.
So we've already seen now 3 dunks in the game.
By as many as 4. Timberwolves have led by as many as 8 and 5 ties. Curry tries to chisel his way in. Lee caught it. Coming to inside. And he goes right into Reed.
He is taking up that space, going up above Korkmaz and Harris with that offensive rebound and then the crusher finish.
Miami down by 1. 6:17 left in the first. That's Curry, and that's good.
Probably not with people on him. Buddy Hield. Back to Halliburton out of the timeout. Halliburton working against Isaiah Livers. 5 to shoot. Hield goes cross court. Shot from Taylor in the corner. Right.